That's cool. Okay, so what is the Brevite Runner Camera Bag? Well, it is basically a camera bag called the Brevite Runner, made by a company called Brevite. So, pretty self-explanatory there. So, quick disclaimer, Brevite did not send me this bag. They are not paying me to talk about it. I bought it with my own money, all that YouTube legal stuff. So, back to the video. But it's really cool. I like a lot of the features that it has, specifically this flip top design. It's got magnets, like I was showing you earlier. I think they call it like Fidlock technology on their website, but it's really cool. And that is sort of why I got this bag. Brevite also makes another camera bag. It's called the Brevite Jumper. And that bag, like the only difference between the Runner and the Jumper is that that bag has a zip top, whereas this has the cool Fidlock technology. And so that is purely like the only reason why I went with the Runner instead of the Jumper. But moving on, let's look at some of the other features of the bag, I guess. So, like I said, we have that flip top there. Here, let's go through and take out everything that I have in here, and then I can show you sort of all the features. So up here, the top, it has this nice sort of top storage area, and I have a mini suction cup tripod. Actually I have like a cable adapter as well. Yeah, so this top compartment that it has in the bag, I really like it because like I'll even store like a hoodie up there, store some clothes, store like gloves, beanies, sort of whatever I need on that day that is not camera gear related specifically. I do happen to currently have this little tripod in there, but normally I would carry sort of like everyday gear. So that's sort of the main top compartment. Also has this nice zip top up here. I have a tripod plate, but this zip top is really nice. I like to, keep little things like my sunglasses, my AirPods. I generally keep them up there. So that is sort of the top packet in the main compartment. All right, flipping around to the bottom, not the bottom, what is this? I don't know, top, bottom area. We have a laptop sleeve, which is really nice. Can fit, I think, a 16-inch MacBook Pro. I've heard it's a pretty tight fit, but I can fit like a 14-inch MacBook super easily. So that laptop sleeve is padded. Also has this nice sort of waterproofed, water resistant, I would assume, probably not waterproof, zipper. I think it's, Y2K zipper, maybe. So that's sort of like the top of the bag, making our way to the camera gear portion. So it sort of has two zippered compartments over here. So on the front, we have this pocket, which is where I like to keep sort of like, I keep a pin in there. So sort of a little bit more everyday gear, as well as some camera gear. Like I like to keep my Peter McKinnon battery case, super helpful. I might make a short video on this on the channel. Actually, I might just make a short, so stay tuned for that. I also keep a microfiber lens cloth in here, some ND filters, and that is about it for this pocket. But you can see it's really nice that it has 4 main stretchy compartments. So we have these two, and then these two, and then also just like a little bit of a main pocket there. So that is the front pocket, but there's also these other zippers. Whoa, okay. This is where we keep the camera gear, clearly. So, lens. This is actually a homemade handle that I made using some small rig stuff. So that's cool. And then, top handle. Audio kit. And a mini shotgun mic, as well as some little power cord stuff. All right, so that is the main compartment of the bag. The way I have it configured right now, we have one sort of going this way. I don't know. You can, like, when you get the bag, you're gonna want to sort of configure it however you want to configure it. So I'm not gonna show you how I configure it as much, but you can see it here. It also comes with one more of these dividers, but this is actually really nice. A lot of people don't like the dividers, but they're not terrible, okay? Like, the bag construction and bag quality is really good, but for some reason the actual dividers are not that good. Like, they're okay. Like, they're not, like I said, they're not terrible. They're okay. They're fine. But they just feel sort of like they're very plush, which is good. But I know a lot of other camera bags come with like firmer ones, so these are a little, they feel like overly plush in a sense. I'm sure they're really good at like actually protecting your camera gear, which is what a camera bag is for. So they're fine. They're good. Other camera bags come with better ones. These are not the best, but they're also not the worst. So camera compartment, really nice. Also has a nice quick side access. This is where I put my camera. Super nice to have that. This bag also has some nice anti-theft things. So right up here for the side access pocket, you can see there's this little loop. When you zip it up, you can sort of pull the zipper through it. And then when you pull the zipper, it's caught there. So that is a anti-theft precaution. It also has it, where is it? I don't know. Where is it? I know there's another one. What? Oh, okay, right here. So for the main pocket, another one of those loops, then you can't pull it. Super nice, super great for not getting your gear stolen. Also, let's talk about the straps real quick. So the straps they're nice. Like they're not overly padded. Like they're not too padded, and they're also relatively slim, which in some ways is a nice thing. But they're not super plush and super padded, but they're also not padded. Like, it's got enough padding for me that I'm satisfied with it. Oh, and another pocket, which is super helpful. There's a back pocket. So in addition to the padded laptop sleeve, there is another little pocket back here. I literally keep cash in there apparently. Sometimes I'll put my wallet in there. I know it can fit a passport, so for someone who travels a lot, that is perfect. So very cool little pocket on the back. Anything you put in this pocket is probably not gonna get stolen because it's right up against your back. Nobody's trying to, because it's right up against your back. So that's really nice. Oh, well, we also have a luggage pass-through right here. I don't know if you can see. Luggage pass-through. So that's nice. Moving around to this side of the bag, we have a nice water bottle holder. Now this is actually like really nice because it's like very expandable. Like you can fit like a good sized water bottle thermos in there, no problem, because it has these, let me see, it has like these stretchy things, which is really nice. So up above the water bottle holder, it has this dangly thing. Now this is for if you have a tripod. Like this can fit a travel tripod, any smaller tripod. It can definitely go in there. And so that's where this comes in handy. It'll actually wrap around the tripod and secure it better. So one thing that I don't like about this little strap is that if you don't have a tripod or anything, like if it's not actively in use, sort of just hanging here, it will loosen itself over time and then just come undone. And that's not really fun. So that's like one of my biggest gripes about this bag, which is actually pretty good because it's a minor inconvenience. And if that's one of my biggest gripes, then basically it's a good bag, okay? Also with the zipper anti-theft loop things, I actually like to keep my Dave Manning EDC multi-tool clip. I like to just clip it on there. And then it's good, I like it. So, anti-theft loop doubles as a David Manning EDC multi-tool clip holder. Okay, so one thing that I forgot to mention earlier is that when you open it up, you see there's this divider here, right? So it divides the camera compartment and the extras compartment up top. You can see there's sort of something blocking there. So when you, here, let's, Okay, now we've got all the dividers out. I can actually show you. So, this bag is divided up into two parts. The top compartment and then the bottom camera cube compartment. But let's say you want to use this as a school bag one day. You want to go on a day trip and you don't want to bring any camera gear. You're just trying to pack, you know, clothes and stuff. So in that case, this part, if I can do it, there we go. This part flips down and it's one big backpack compartment. So if you don't want to bring camera gear, you can just sort of put that divider down and then it works just like a regular backpack. So that's really nice. I feel like I'm saying nice a lot in this video. Okay, so that is an overview of the bag. What else is there to talk about? Let's check the notes. Okay, so let's go over some of the pros and the cons. So some of the pros of this bag for me is that one, you can, you know, do the sort of flip that inner divider down and use it as one main backpack if I don't want to put camera gear in there. Then a couple of the other pros are that, you know, hidden wallet or cash pocket. And then the water bottle holder, really nice. As well as just the overall build quality, if you could use that sort of term. It's very well made. I think the materials are recycled. I think it might be recycled polyester. I don't know, put that on screen. But it's like really nice materials, very well made. And the design is really nice. So something we haven't really talked about yet is the fact that this bag doesn't really look like a camera bag. So a lot of other, you know, camera bags on the market, they're like all jet black and they're like this shinier material. They're just, you know when it's a camera bag. So if a thief is walking up, they're just like, oh, that's a camera bag. That's got a lot of expensive gear. I should go steal it. But for this one, it really honestly looks just like a normal backpack. It's a cool looking backpack, especially with the flip top, but it looks relatively normal. The only real giveaway, and this is only for someone who is like has a trained eye for this, is the side access pocket. But other than that, it looks like a really normal backpack. So for that reason, it's a little bit less likely to get stolen. So another pro is just the amount of colors that it comes in. Like really nice, I think it comes with like 8 colors. And a lot of the colors are very bright colors and not something that you would traditionally see in a camera bag. There's really, I can't stop saying good things about it, but I do have to do that. So I have a couple cons. Number one, like I said earlier, the flippy thing, it's not a flippy thing. The water bottle tripod holder thing, it just comes undone sometimes and it flips around and it's annoying. But again, that's a minor gripe and definitely not something that would make me not buy this bag. So con number 2 is actually the dividers and the quality of the dividers. It's, again, it's fine. It's definitely not why I would buy this bag, is the quality of the dividers. Like I said earlier, they're a little bit overly plush seeming and they're not super rigid. Just feel surprisingly cheap. The rest of the bag feels very premium, very well made, but the dividers, I don't know, they're lacking something. I'm not entirely sure what it is. They just feel somewhat cheap. But yeah, that is literally my only 2 cons about this bag, is the tripod thing and the dividers. So definitely neither of those things are something that's gonna make me not buy this bag. Still highly recommend, and I think it's a great option for a beginner. I think it's a great option for a professional. Also, it's a great option for someone who doesn't like to carry camera gear all the time. So, because you can put that divider thing down and use it as a normal camera bag. It also doesn't look like a camera bag, so that's nice. But on the flip side of that, if you are someone who are using this as like just a straight camera bag, just carrying gear all the time, it still works really well for that. It's actually got tons of room, plenty of space, at least for my needs. And then also you can put gear up here as well. I've carried around a light in there before and it's been fine. So I feel like I said this a lot, but overall, this is a fantastic camera bag and I would highly recommend. So, peace.